Hi everyone, I am Jeffrey Watson. So, it's been hard shooting this video. I have deleted the video a bunch of times. I got about 10-15 minutes into it, and I was going through this whole book, giving you a walkthrough of it, and my finger slipped, and I deleted it. So, that's just the way it goes. So instead, I'll be reviewing Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker, the visual dictionary. This book is amazing. It is amazing. Most of the visual dictionaries are about 80 to 90 pages. This one, compared to the other ones, is a monster. It clocks in at 200 pages. Exactly 200 pages. You get very in-depth detail of the movie. Not really the plot, but the characters and the things that are in the movie. I had one major issue with this book. It cut my rating down from an A+ to an A-. That's how big my issue was with it. It just downplayed the whole book. And that one issue is no Palpatine. There is no Palpatine in this book. He's the biggest part of the whole film, and he's not featured in the visual dictionary. Disney, why would you do that? I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. To me, that's just... It's not good. It's not good writing. It's not good archiving. They should have put it in there. But besides that, I'm not going to talk a lot about that. Besides that, we get a lot of cool stuff. We got a lot of big pictures from the movie. The story so far. Let me find it really quick. Wait just a second, I'm getting it up here. See, you get like different characters. So there's a couple different chapters. There's chapters about what's happened so far in the trilogy. So it just kind of recaps the events of The Force Awakens. And, and then you get a timeline of galactic events of like the whole saga. Main movie points, not all canon. That would take a long time. The best canon is not worth putting in a timeline either. With Legends, yeah, you would have wanted to put it in a timeline. Not with new canon. Most new canon is just marketing for upcoming TV shows and movies, which is kind of sad. But look at this right here. Galactic map. It's really interesting. I'm going to show you real quick. Get a closer view here. Bear with me. Yeah. See? Bam. Hopefully that didn't make you sick. But if you saw that map, it's really interesting, right? So, you get different worlds from the film. You go through, like, Mustafar, which, if you didn't know, was in the film. This is General Hux and General Pride. They were really good characters in the movie. You got Wayfinders. The Wayfinders. A ton of information about them. I'll be doing this a lot. Originally, I was going page by page by page. My finger slipped. Deleted the video. So, you just gotta roll with the punches. Here's my favorite page of the whole book. Exegol. I'm sorry if you can't see, but it's backwards, but it's Exegol. It goes through the climate, other Sith worlds. Really interesting. You got the Knights of Ren in this one. The different knights. You got the second page. This is more Knights Continued. And then you got the Knights of Ren's, their weapons. Read that page. It's amazing. Read every page, but especially that one. You got more just pictures from the movie. You got First Order, High Command, right here. You got different forces of First Order. You got different planes and stuff like that. You got Resistance Base on this page. You got General Organa stuff, just rudimentary stuff like that. You got different pilots, the Resistance Aces. This is Resistance Starfighters. A lot of cool pictures right here. And you got, now see, in this book there's different cross sections. They're beautiful. It goes really in depth this yet. You can get whole books of those, so nothing really special about that. It's different stuff. I'm gonna flip to some good pages here. Yes, right here. Relic of the Sith Lord. Recognize that helmet right there? You should. It's Darth Vader's helmet. He keeps it just kind of communicate with Darth Vader, which is actually Palpatine, but he thinks he's communicating with the spirit of Darth Vader. Here's another beautiful picture from the movie. They're on Kimji right there. What I recommend getting this book, if you really want to dive in to Rise of Skywalker, because it's not out on DVD yet, it's not in theaters, and it's not on Disney Plus, so there's no way to watch it right now until the book comes out March 17th, which I've already pre-ordered it. So I'll be getting reviewed there. I'm so excited to read that. It's going to be almost 3.5 hour cut. The movie is 2.5 hours, so it's going to be a whole lot longer. Hoping we get some backstory on Palpatine. You got the Sith fleet, their forces. I think the next page isn't. Yeah. You got a whole page on the Sith trooper. They weren't featured in the movie as much as I would like, but a couple really good scenes. You got the Sith jet trooper. I didn't expect that much about the Sith jet trooper, but they were cool also. This is my favorite trooper in the whole movie. It's the fleet technicians. Don't they just look so cool? They're Sith internal. They are the best. They remind you of the Death Star helmet, the visor. Then they also got the Imperial Navy trooper, the rest of the helmet, and the paint job is incredible. You got Rebel Assault Forces right here, and you got the new Rebel Transport, which is a great ship. It can seat 2 pilots and space for 120 passengers, which is more than I would think. I was shocked when I read that. You got the unaffiliated. These are the people that came to fight the First Order. Right when all the ships appeared, they came to help the Resistance fight the First Order. And that's really it. You got a kind of behind the scenes look at it from the shooting and stuff. So yeah, so get this book. It's worth your time. I got another book review in this video too. Star Wars: Secrets of the Jedi. I got this book for Christmas, and I got a bunch of gift cards from Barnes & Noble, so I got this book at Barnes & Noble's about a month after Christmas. I recently got this book, read it, but I read this right after Christmas, Star Wars: Secrets of the Jedi. So the premise of this book is Luke Skywalker. It's about him after the Battle of Endor, and this is kind of his diary, and he's talking about galactic events from his point of view and what he's learned from them, and he gets some of them he gets wrong. And that's really interesting because we know what happened, right? We got the insight. We was there basically. He wasn't there, and he is telling a story about what he's gathered in his adventures through the galaxy. And off of the story, there are little language sentences that we don't know. It's basic, right? Basic, and we use this. It's a translator card, so we can understand what it's saying. Get a lot of beautiful pictures of different galactic events. We also got this sick bookmark. It's amazing. It's the whole saga. And you got Jedi Masters. You'll recognize a lot of these Masters. You got a bunch of Jedi Masters. About what Luke learned about them. The Jedi Masters continued. This book is a treasure trove of information, guys. Really. This you got. There's stuff that you can pull out and just really interact with. The Journal of Caleb Dune, Canon Jarrus, but this is when he was a Jedi. Luke Skywalker found Caleb Dune's journal that he left behind. And this one you get kind of like a fold-out book about different Jedi starfighters, Jedi cloaks, and then more Jedi starfighters. So, you get the dark side. And this is Luke's perspective of the dark side. And then you get a fold out, and this explains all the Inquisitors. So, it'd be easier probably just to do it like this right here. On this one, you got A New Hope. Kind of goes through the events of A New Hope. Starkiller Base, and that's Luke's perspective of the downfall of his Jedi Order. Best part of the book right there, I think. And you got the Jedi Path. That's just really interesting. A fold out holocron. This one you got all about lightsabers. And this is like really thin paper. And so you got the inner shell of the You got the inner shell of the lightsaber. Put that over it, and it kind of covers it up. Let me make sure. I think something came out of this. No, it's working good. Then you got different about holocrons. Different lightsaber forms. This is a pretty decent sized book too. This is one of my favorite pages. And you got lightsaber combat, different forms of lightsaber combat, and this one right here kind of teaches you how to use the different forms of lightsaber combat. There's plenty of YouTube videos if you want to really learn, but that's the bare minimum. And then you got light side abilities, and this is different the abilities of the Jedi, their Force abilities. That's light side abilities. Then right here you got dark Force abilities, different Sith Force abilities. This is the last couple pages right here. You got Worshipping the Force, different Force temples. Really interesting to see Luke talk about the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. And guys, the artwork in this is incredible. Hands off to all these people that did it. And the Force Reawakens. It's the Force Awakens. And yeah, that's basically the end of the book, right there. But the artwork in this is insane. So, let me put this back really quickly where it goes. It goes right here. So yeah. And these are the two most recent Star Wars reference material that I got. Get these. You will learn a ton of information. See, today, if you want to learn about Star Wars extra information, you can just go to Wikipedia. And Wikipedia is free. You can get a lot of stuff on there. But it's just not the same as holding the paper in your hand and looking at the pictures. You just don't match it. So, thank you. Thank you for indulging me. This week I'm going to finish Thrawn, Book 1. It's kind of been busy, so I got to finish it, but I'm really near. And I'll get that review out to you. I got a lot of more Star Wars material coming. And in 2 more weeks, we get Star Wars Clone Wars. So I will be doing probably maybe 30 minutes to an hour videos about each episode. I'll go so in depth in them. It'll be really cool. Thank you.